need ammunition. Out of ammunition.
After a very persistent grind in trying to progress and level up in a class that I never normally use, eventually it happens.
We have taken objective.
Level 10, thank you. So what does that spell from here on afterwards? I want to use the Martini Henry. Level 10 unlock, it's the only gun there that comes at this level, so I'm assuming that it's going to be pretty damn good, especially being as I've been on the receiving end of a lot of its shots, and my virtual wives have become widows time and time again. So surely it has a lot to offer. Well, we're going to see. This time round the sniper class had something different to offer me. There was a few scopes involved, but I wasn't really interested in any of those. I wanted the bolt action. I wanted the infantry class gun. I wanted no scopes, just pure iron sights. And for those of you who haven't unlocked the Martini Henry, this is exactly what it has. There is no scope, there is just pure iron sight luxury. But is it any good? That's the question. Well, my answer to that would be, see for yourself. For me, it isn't exactly what I was expecting. I haven't watched anybody's videos explaining that it's the best gun ever. Oh, when you get the Martini Henry, watch the bodies drop to the floor. I can only go from the evidence that I've been on the receiving end of, and that is generally that when I get hit by this gun, I am floating up to the skies with a harp in hand ready to sit on a cloud. But the problem I faced was that I am just not a good enough sniper to use a gun like this. For the simple fact that this takes a different kind of marksman. In order for anybody to use this gun, they have to have skill, they have to have patience, and they have to have something called persistent aim. Three of the things that I don't really have. For example, in the sniper class, you need to hit people in the head in order to kill them. If you get somebody with a body shot or a leg shot or a foot shot, it's a kill if they're injured. If they're like a dying dog on its last legs that you take down to the fields, shotgun barrel uncocked over your arm, ready to say your last goodbyes for all of his hard work and loyalty, as you put a bullet in the back of his head. And the Martini Henry is no exception. It requires a headshot to be an instant kill. However, the damage levels that this gun offers are very, very high, so anything to the chest, even if there's a slight minuscule chance you might have run into a tiny bit of gas and you still have that coursing around your lungs, venturing into your bloodstream and causing you slight amounts of pain, you will cop it. But if there's a shot to the chest and you're at full health, you on the shooting end might be in a little bit of trouble because this gun suffers from a couple of things. The first one is massive recoil. When you shoot, it kicks, and it feels as though it kicks very hard. The second thing is that it's an automatic reload after every single shot. And when you take that shot with that little bit of kick, you take the gun and it almost just rises up in your field of view and blocks your vision while you stick your next bullet in, getting ready to take your second. And if that's a hit marker at somebody who already has seen you in full view and is getting prepared to take his shots, you may be in a little bit of trouble. So I would advise anybody who is ranking up to get to level 10 to unlock this fine weapon, make sure that you have the skills to pay the bills in order to use it, because it is a bloody tough gun to use. And if you are excellent and if you do get one hit kills every single time legitimately in the head, then I take my hat off to you and I would like to shake your hand and buy you a pint of the finest beer that money can buy, if you're old enough, of course. So my advice would be this. If you are anything like me and you're not the general kind of person who gets an automatic headshot every single time, the gun that I would go for that reliability and for the speed of taking one shot to the next, with a rate of fire at 67 more than above the average of around about 50, would be the Gewehr M.95 Infantry. I don't even know if I've said that right, but that's the gun I would use. The rate of fire is high, you get 5 bullets to play around with, which is okay. The level of damage is nowhere near as high as the Martini Henry. However, if you shoot at somebody once and you hit them in the chest, leg, stomach, you're going to take enough damage to hit them a second time and get the job done. So I'm here to tell you that anybody who's like me, who's a general bog standard sniper, part-time, if you will, if you're looking forward to unlocking this devastating weapon that can ruin families and change the course of history in one single shot, it's great, but you have to be good. Yeah, definitely. Thanks for watching, guys. Much love. Apocalypse done.